Imagine waking up to find the entire Earth has mysteriously compressed until it's only the size of a basketball, about 24 centimeters across. The first thing you notice is nothing seems normal. The ground beneath you vanishes instantly. Gravity is nearly gone, objects float away, and humans, animals, and buildings drift helplessly above the tiny sphere. Shrinking Earth to 24 centimeters reduces surface gravity drastically. Everything not anchored floats into space. Houses, cars, even mountains. Atmosphere can't hold. Air drifts into space. Humans gasp. Stickman figures float helplessly without oxygen. Life as we know it ends. Oceans fly off as droplets, leaving dry land behind. Humans float above barren surfaces, trying to hold on as water disperses into orbit. The sun's gravity dominates. Tiny Earth drifts chaotically, pulled by planets, asteroids, and cosmic forces. Orbit becomes unstable. Buildings, trees, and humans float above the surface. Cars, animals, even mountains, nothing stays grounded. Cities are suspended collections of stickmen. Mountains and forests shrink. Mount Everest becomes a bump. Grand Canyon a crack. Everything miniaturized and absurd. Humans explore cautiously. Life is impossible. No gravity, no water, no air. Humans float helplessly. Oceans gone, forests dots. Survival is impossible in these conditions. Tiny Earth spins in space. Stickmen wave, cats float, Lego houses drift. Everything absurd, chaotic, and funny as gravity is nearly zero. Cars, houses, even pets float. Stickmen try to hold onto floating trees to avoid drifting into space. Oceans form orbiting droplets reflecting sunlight. Humans chase them, trying to collect water but fail in zero gravity. Atmosphere thins, clouds float away. Stickmen wear masks pretending to breathe normally as the air disappears. Gravity is nearly zero. Even pets float. Cats and dogs drift around stickman owners in zero gravity. Chaos everywhere. Planets nearby tug at tiny Earth. Asteroids collide, moons wobble. Stickmen try to stabilize their cities, but chaos reigns. Tiny Earth floats next to a basketball hoop. Stickman children playfully try to dunk it, treating the planet like a toy. Scientists measure the tiny Earth's gravity, using oversized scales and rulers, amazed at the tiny planet's surreal physics. Atmosphere continues to escape as wispy lines. Humans float with air tanks, trying to breathe, creating a bizarre zero-gravity scene. Tiny humans build houses that wrap around the tiny planet. Everything is disproportionate, humorous, and oddly creative. Tiny Earth drifts near Jupiter. Stickman astronomers float between planets, taking notes and photos of the miniature world. Tiny Earth sits on a kitchen table beside fruits and a cat. Stickman family looks on in disbelief at their tiny world. Scientists place the tiny Earth inside a jar, labeling it as a specimen. Stickmen look excited and confused simultaneously. Construction workers try to build a bridge around the tiny Earth. The effort is comically oversized and chaotic. Explorers climb a giant pencil to reach the basketball-sized Earth sitting on a shelf, showcasing absurd human ingenuity. Clouds swirl into a single spiral storm. Stickman storm chasers float nearby, observing with awe and comedic panic. Humans launch rockets from the tiny Earth, rockets nearly as big as the planet. Smoke and flames fill the miniature sky. Tiny Earth balances on a fingertip. Stickman crowd watches amazed, marveling at the miniature, delicate planet. Humans try to surf on miniature oceans wrapping around the tiny Earth. Waves are exaggerated. Chaos and fun ensue. Tiny Earth drifts near the moon for size comparison. Stickman astronauts float between them, observing the surreal scale difference. Final scene. Tiny Earth safely stored in a glass display case. Stickman humans wave goodbye, leaving the tiny planet in peace.